Hey, it's Kim at Carolina Sewing Back, here to offer a special invitation for you. I want to let you know about our upcoming embroidery party dates for this year. The first weekend is actually November 6th and 7th. That's a Friday and Saturday, and that'll be with me, where we'll be taking a look at a lot of different things in the world of embroidery, from needles, stabilizers, new techniques. There's new hoops on the market. That's so exciting. We might give you a sneak peek at those even before embroidery party. There are a lot of new machine techniques. There's just so much to share, but everything embroidery, we're going to try to bring it to you as much as we can on that Friday and Saturday. I always encourage you to choose one of those days, either the Friday or the Saturday. We're going to be doing the same presentation on both of them. So you'll want to come. We provide lunch. Bring all your friends. We'd love to have you. We always give you a free gift for coming, and everything in the store will be on sale, especially those things that I show you. The second week, we'll still be celebrating like an embroidery month, but we're going to be doing it a little bit different with an embroidery retreat. And so we'll have a special guest down during that time. Our embroidery retreat is a one-day embroidery retreat. You can either choose Thursday the 12th, Friday the 13th, kind of spooky, or Saturday the 14th. We get started at 9 a.m., so all day, all the way till 5 o'clock. It's all hands-on, so from 9 to 5 you get to embroider, and when you leave you're going to have an incredible knowledge of everything embroidery. Again, we'll be going over needles, threads, stabilizing, hooping techniques, different new things on the market these days, and you'll go home with the patterns, the projects, all on a memory stick. If you want to bring that, we can transfer it for you. But the biggest thing is, for $99.99, your lunch is included, your threads, your stabilizers, all your fabrics, even your machine. So you don't need to bring anything except for yourself, and we're going to provide everything else. It's going to be a wonderful time. And that's filling up fast, so if you want to take advantage of that, call now. That's November 12th, November 13th, and November the 14th. And remember, we're going to provide everything for you. So that's our November embroidery party this year. It's going to be exciting. Every year it gets better and better, and so I hope you'll make plans to join us. My weekend, which is actually on the 5th and 6th and 7th, remember, is absolutely free. You just have to register so that we make sure that we have room for you, and also have a lunch prepared for you. So I look forward to seeing you. Now remember, our number is 919-873-1981, so be sure to call. I wanted to share with you some of my latest finds. You know, Earl and I recently took a road trip. When we went out to St. Louis, we decided to drive to convention this year. It was so exciting, and we have just recently gotten this love for antiques. Never had that before, and so we go and we hunt, we seek out all these little treasures, and I was so surprised that we made a few stops along the way back, and I found some beautiful quilts that I want to share with you. Now, I want to ask your help with something. If you can, just stop by the store and identify some of the details on these for me, if you would. I really do want to ask your help on it. I never have even really so much cared for some of the older things, and now I just can't get enough of them. I love them. I want to give them a good home. I don't want anybody else to touch them or to have them, and so I scooped up so many while I was gone. I want to show you some of them. This one on the top is one of my favorite ones. It has a lot of wear on it. You can see it's been loved. The ends and throughout even the center, it's very worn, and it feels so good. You just don't get this feel with anything else. This is one, it's probably one of the most fragile ones that I purchased while I was away, and it is so special. It is extremely soft, but like I said, some of the patterns, some of the fabrics, even the age of the quilt, I would love to have your opinion on some of those. Everything that I'm going to show you today is hand quilted. That is so exciting to me. This one right here is a huge cathedral windows, and you can see it's all hand pieced. Some of these are even coming loose. Every single piece is hand stitched, and you can see the stitches on this. There's nothing like this old stuff. Thinking about it, looking at it, touching it, feeling it, you get a special feeling even when you look at it. And today you can actually recreate these with the baby lock sewing attachment. I've actually done a couple of these with my baby lock sewing attachment. The circle sewing attachment lends itself great for a lot of gifts and projects, but this of course is one of those things too that you can produce easily with the baby lock sewing attachment. So if you don't have one for those for your machine, they are available. But really, I just want to show you, this is actually all hand done. This is the cathedral window. And I want to show you this one too, the hexagon. Let's see if I can do this so that all these tiny little pieces, very few stains or anything on these. They are so beautiful. And like I said, I'm asking for your help, so you guys have to stop by and give me your details. And if you would even handwrite a note so that I can save it and keep everything. I'm just like, you know, if you email me, that's great. And if you phone call me, that's great. But I love a handwritten note. I'm probably one of the last and few that still enjoy those. But I just think there's something so sweet, timeless, and special about those. So if you even just were to write those details down for me in your own personal handwriting so that I can keep them with my quilts, I would love for you to do that. I welcome you to do that. This hexagon is just simply beautiful, so thin from the wear. And look at the edge, how they didn't border it or cut it off straight, but continued that hexagon effect all the way to the edge. And not only on one edge, but all four sides they did that. Now this one I fell in love with, and I just couldn't leave it where it was, even though it is worn slam out. You can see the applique work. Some of the fabrics are gone completely. I don't even know what fabric was there. And then the ones that are left all have holes in them. But this is entirely hand appliqued and completely hand quilted. And again, it's a huge quilt. This is one of the most simplest ones I picked up, but it is one of my favorites. It's just a simple 9-patch. It's set on point, and it is glorious. If you look at it, it is so soft. The quilting on the back, you can see that hand quilting. It's just beautiful. It just takes my breath away every time I look at it. And it's just a simple 9-patch, and it's just set on point. You can see the 9-patch block right there. And they did a solid block and then set the whole thing on point. I've always wanted these, and so I was so blessed to find this in West Virginia. And I did. I scoffed it up really quick. Completely hand-pieced and all hand-quilted. The guy who actually sold me this quilt was quite a character too. There's a story there, but we just really had a good time digging and plundering through all these things, and to find this was just, I felt so blessed. This, I hope you can even see some of the details on camera there with the hand piecing. It's all basket, and it's very scrappy, but we girls like pink, and it's got a lot of pink in it, so I couldn't leave it there. Now these two on the bottom are my absolute favorites, so I can't wait to share them with you. This is the first one. This is a double wedding ring, and I got this one in West Virginia as well. It's kind of stained, and it's well worn just like the others, but one of my favorite details is always the scalloped edge. So anytime somebody will put that special scalloped edge, I do that on a lot of my quilts. So anytime I see somebody else do it, I can't help but to take it. I love that edge, and it is perfect. Every stitch is so perfect. And again, remember, I'm asking for your help. So if you know fabrics, timelines, any details that might be special, I'd love to have those so that I can put them with the quilts. Because like I said, I've just now fallen in love with this old tradition in this way. This is the last one I'm going to share with you. This is a double wedding ring again, and this one was probably in the best condition out of all the ones I bought, and it's again just breathtaking. The piecing, and this is a little bit larger, all the piecing is done by hand, and all the quilting is done by hand, entirely by hand. They all just feel so good, and they're just perfect, and I just thank you for the opportunity for letting me share them with you. I hope that you treasured this time together as well. So I just wanted to share those with you and let you know to come in and share the details with us if you can. And like I said, I encourage you, if you can do it in handwriting, I would love that. But I appreciate any input that you can give me. I sure would. I am so glad that you joined us today. I thank you for watching. Make sure you join us November 6th or 7th. And also make plans to come to that embroidery retreat as well. You'll not regret it, not one bit. Invite your friends, invite your family, invite your girlfriends, make a day of it. Be sure to be there. Remember, we always give you a complimentary lunch at these events, so you can just come and have fun. So I thank you for watching today. Remember to slam that like button at the end, and be sure to subscribe. It's Kim from Carolina Sewing Back.